Hey everybody, 3D Icicle Freeze here. In the last part, we pretty much went ahead and we had just a very quick little update. And I just kind of decided to show you guys what I would do with my camp. In this part, we are going to Changban to... Alright, it's getting old. Anyway, let's get it going. I don't want that soundtrack, even though I really don't listen to the soundtracks when I record. We'll do March, because I like the arena soundtrack. Whoa! Whew, this should be interesting. Anyway, I want to let you guys know that this is actually on beginner, because I figured I was going to get a lot of materials, and, you know, I obviously wanted to do it quickly. So, this is going to be very easy. First I'm going to go ahead and collect all the generals that I can. And then I guess we'll see where we go from there. Oh, I love this stage, man. This stage isn't in Empires, and I just really miss this stage. Anyway, we got Changban. Let's get him. Very nice. Yeah, I just really miss this stage a lot. Because I really just like the layout, and I can picture it being so awesome in Empires, because, like, there's a bottom half and a top half, and, you know, you can keep on the defensive, you know, for, you know, if you're on one half or the other. So it's pretty cool. What's it called? Anyway, we got Dive, which is really cool. I just want to let you guys know that I have that equipped. If I can just, officer info, confirm weapons. Yeah, actually, you can see it here, talisman card. So you get, that. Anyway, actually, I forgot to say, if you click triangle here, you actually get, your food effect. So, very nice. Okay, very cool. Alright, so actually, we defeated pretty much all the generals, except for one and the main commander, so I guess we're gonna already be finishing this. But, I think I'll probably extend the battle, you know, even more to me just collecting materials and whatnot, because you know, it's not worth it to just show you guys me just totally destroying everything. But yeah, no. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost missed this guy. There's a general over here to the right. Let's get him. Yi-Ji! Come here, Yi-Ji. Alright, so, I think I was talking about it a little bit in the last part, but I'm going to say it again. I think when I do the 100 consecutive battles, I'm probably just going to do it on beginner, because, I don't know, that'll just, you know, I'm doing it for the sake of showing it off, not necessarily, like, styling on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, you know, I can do this on hard difficulty, which I'm sure I could, you know, but I feel like I don't really need to prove it, so I'd rather just kind of get it over with. Especially because I want to accommodate to those who are, oh, I didn't defeat Zhuge Jun. He has like a sliver of HP! Oh, man. Aww. Ah, that's disappointing. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so I mean, I don't really feel the need to prove it or anything like that. Anyway, we got Changban Bridge, very cool. But yeah, no, I really don't, I don't deem it necessary to do it on hard or the hardest difficulty or even like normal. You know, I want to get it done, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, so, you know, I'm probably gonna do that. Again, you know, it's currently undecided. I'm still, like, thinking about it. You know, if you guys all really wanted me to do it on normal difficulty, I will. But that's as high as I'm gonna go. Because, again, I want to accommodate for people who are, you know, maybe they're kind of struggling with the game. You know, it's not fair to them. So I'm not going, you know, because if you guys want, I will do it on normal. You know, but I'm definitely not going to do it on the hardest difficulty. I'd rather, you know, do it on the easiest difficulty, if anything. But, you know, again, I could always change my mind, so maybe I'll do it on normal. Okay, so we got all these things. I still have to sell my weapons, too. I keep forgetting to do that, honestly. Alright, so I have an attack weapon. I could probably, like, one or two shot him, so I'm going to try and stay away from him for the second. Alright, there we go. We got all our materials. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright, I probably would have... Actually, I would have taken 4 shots. No, there's a pot over here. Damn it, I missed it. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? So we claimed our victory. Very nice. Let's go to the next battle. We could use some allies, so why don't we do this? Because why not? I do need allies. You know, I need a lot to get the farmer. I need 400. I think currently I'm at like 310. I have to double check that, but I'm like somewhere in the early 300s. So I have a little bit longer to go. But I really just wanted these battles to really mainly be, you know, material battles. But you know what? Why not? It's got the, you know, the multiplier, you know, doubled. So we might as well go for it. Especially I did get I forgot what the food thing is called, and I just looked at it before. Let's go to officer. Well, I know I got this, but it's the same thing I got as last time. It's like the dragon tea or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but I got that in the last two parts. But yeah. All right, so let's just head over. I don't want to lose any of our allies. That obviously wouldn't be good. All right, so I guess I'll take on the general who's in here, and then I'll go to the right and take on that general. I think this guy who's over here will be fine. So, all right, let's defeat you. That is our first priority. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I love Zusi. He's just awesome. So yeah, I think I actually decided, because there is like a second half of ambition mode it's very like distinct, that it's like, you know, it kind of adds on. You know, because I don't want to spoil any more and talk about it or anything. But what's it called? I am going to be choosing, you know, different characters throughout this mode. So I just want to let you guys know I'm not going to limit myself to simply just one character. It's not going to be Zusi for the rest of, you know, the ambition mode parts. So anyway, let's see who's over here. We got Changban. It almost sounds French in a way. Oh, that was one of the fastest storm rushes I ever got, but he also wasn't in it. There we go, 30 seconds plus. Let's see what weapon we get, because I'm going to be selling them anyway. Ooh, Shadow Sickle. Shadow Sickle! That sounds like a type of popsicle. Shadow Sickle! Coming in 4 or more flavors. Yeah, see, if I was a commercial critic, I would be so bad, or commercial commentator, because I stutter on all my words. It would literally, they'd be like, Jake, take 10, come on, let's get it. Honestly, I bash on myself too much. I really just gotta stop doing that. Especially because I love myself. No, I'm kidding. No, but I really gotta cut myself some more slack. But, let's go on to the gameplay. Actually, ooh, we got Sao Shuang here. Actually, I might as well talk about Empire, since it's practically very similar to this game. I've been playing a lot of Empires recently. Like, every night I complete an Empires mode. Like, I start and complete a scenario all in the same night. It's really crazy how, like, I'm doing this, and I don't even know how I'm doing this, but I am, and it's really so much fun, and I've tried so many different things. Like, I'm actually gonna try and create my own scenario where it's Jugadon's rebellion, and I'm really looking, you know, forward to that, because I always really felt bad for Jugadon, and I think I've already told you guys this. Like, I feel bad because, like, only for his character, and I'm not talking, you know, real life, you know, what he did and everything. I'm just talking about his character. Like, I feel bad because he's, like, you know, he wants to prove himself so much, and when he's reborn, he says, at Hefei Castle, you know, he really, you see him, he really turns around for the better. But it's unfortunate because when Sima Shi dies, he blames it on Sima Zhao, and he's really upset with Sima Zhao. And it's a shame because, you know, Sima Zhao, obviously, you know, he accomplished a lot, you know, eventually. And, it's really cool that, you know, he did do that, but I wish, like, you know, Jugadon stayed on the side of Jin. So, definitely, I definitely want to make a scenario with Jugadon. I definitely want to make a scenario where it's like Lu Bu has his own land, Sunsa has his own land, Liu Bei has his own land. There was actually a scenario like this in, what's it called? Hey, we might as well do this battle in this part as well. There was another scenario. There was a scenario like this in Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires. It was like Battle of Guan, but Lu Bu had his own land, Yuan Shao had his own land, Liu Bei. It was like the perfect scenario. Like Sun Ce was still alive, and like I love Sun Ce because he's just like that outgoing, like, you know, kick-ass, you know, ruler. And so, you know, I was really upset when I looked, and I was really disappointed with the lack of scenarios. Not that the scenarios that they have in 8 Empires aren't good, they're just, I feel like they could have added more. And you know, I really like that a lot, that 6 Empires had that Guan Du scenario, and it wasn't just Cao Cao and Yuan Shao. That's something that I really don't like, that the scenarios are very, like, biased to... I shouldn't say biased. That biased for lack of a better word. But, no, it's just a shame that it's like Battle of Guan Du, for example. It's very associated with Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, which makes plenty of sense. However, once you complete this, like, that part where you take over Yuan Shao and you beat him in defeating Cao Cao, that's it. You know, Yuan Shao's forces become absolutely, you know, trashed, you know, for lack of a better word again. You know, their forces just completely dwindle, that's better. And that's it. You know, then you just go about taking over territories as, you know, helping Cao Cao, of course, if you choose to do so. And I think that's, like, stupid, because, like, why doesn't something else interesting happen? It's literally just the Battle of Guan Du. Like, I wish they had, you know, a scenario where, like, multiple things happen throughout the course of, you know, the game. Like, I think it would be cool if, like, I think this is something I've said before, but I think it'd be really cool if they transitioned, like, different sons. Like, you know, Liu Shan passes away, so then he, you know, he puts, like, another Leo in charge, instead of, you know, me, just some random created character, you know, which normally happens. And, you know, it's just kind of, like, disappointing, and, again, the game is so great, even though it's rated, actually, one of the worst games, actually. I really, obviously, you guys know how much I love it, but, oh wow, we got Eugene and Eugen. I almost considered not coming over here. Sorry to get off topic, but I almost considered not coming over here and just going straight for the commander because it was kind of out of the way. Whoa, I am happy I didn't do that. The Eugene and Eugen, like, I would have missed out on them. That wouldn't have been good. But anyway, what's it called? Going back to what I was saying, yeah, I hope that, you know, maybe they make an update and they actually add, you know, some other scenarios. And, you know, because again, like, I was a little disappointed, I'll be honest. And then creating your own scenario is fun, but you don't get the same, like, I don't like how, for example, I was trying to make a scenario where, like, Lu Bu was kind of, like, winning, and like, Cao Cao, Yuan Shao, and everybody else existed. You know, Liu Bei, Sun Ce. But, like, I wish I could make it more detailed. Like, I can make it, like, Lu Bu's winning, he has his own strong piece of land, but then Cao Cao, Yuan Shao, Sun Ce, and Liu Bei, they make another, you know, coalition forces to take down Lu Bu, and that's the scenario. But, unfortunately, you know, you can't go that deep. You know, that's not how... The game hasn't developed that, you know, far into it yet. So anyway, ooh, we got Li Dian, so we're gonna get Li Dian. Very cool. So yeah, so it's just like, you know, I guess maybe I'm just like complicating things, but I just kind of wish there was that level of detail. And, you know, hopefully in 9, you know, there will. Because honestly, something that I've noticed, that Empires did awesome with the creating your character. I love the different creations. It's like, it feels almost endless, the number of creations you can make with your character. And I think actually the possibilities are almost like infinite. Not, you know, not almost, but you guys know what I mean. It literally feels like you know, ridiculous. There's just so many different, you know, combinations of characters you can create. And that was one aspect that they nailed, you know, they hit the nail on the head. It was great. So we got, Alright, so first, going back to the gameplay now, we got Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Peng De, Wang Yi, Yui Jin, Li Dian, Zhang Bao, Yu Jin. Sweet. And we are summoned by Sima Yi. Let's go. What do you have to say, Sima Yi? There are too many imbeciles in this world. I'm glad that you are not one of them. You should help me eradicate the land of fools. I need your help to realize my ambitions. Your bond with Sima Yi has been strengthened. You received some gems from Sima Yi. Very nice. Alright, let's go to the barracks. But yeah, no, like actually, now that I'm thinking, why don't I have a... Oh, you know what I should actually do? I should actually... Oh, I need allies. I guess there's... Actually, I don't even think there is a region where they just give you allies. Anyway, so just want to check the blacksmith. Yeah, there's our level 3 star. Alright, that's good. Once we start getting 4 star, we're definitely getting up there. So yeah, so what's it called? Something else I noticed. They don't even have the 3 kingdoms scenario. I was like, what? They literally don't even have the 3 kingdoms scenario. That's like that's like one of the favorites. Shu, Wei, and Wu. And then you have, Sun Quan versus Cao Cao versus Liu Bei, and those are all the rulers. Like, I can't even believe they don't have that scenario in 8 Empires. It's crazy, man. But that's obviously, very easy to make, so that's something I'm probably gonna make on my own. Anyway, hey, Tang Kitai has upgraded. Very nice. Okay, sweet. Let's go to the blacksmiths. Let's see if anything changed. Hey, we got a new feature. Using the weapon fusion feature requires gems. Gems can be obtained mainly through the following methods: fighting consecutive battles, increasing your battle difficulty level, fighting occupational battles, and increasing your subjection percentage and difficulty level. 3, raising bonds with another officer to maximize their level. This is how you require gems. Now, we have temper, and we have weapon fusion. Now, weapon fusion is really good for modifying your weapons. Obviously, as it says. So, I can take Blade of Darkness, and then I can take Royal Man. Now, I would be destroying Royal Man, but here's what I would be adding to Blade of Darkness. So you want to make sure that the first weapon you pick is the weapon that you want, and the second weapon is the one that you're willing to destroy to help the first one. So as you can see, this is what would happen. I do weapon fusing a lot. Fusioning? I use the weapon fusion a lot when I'm using, a specific character and I want, like, a really good weapon. As you can see, we have a lot of gems. It, believe it or not, does not cost... I mean, obviously, attack strength going up is something I really don't play around with. But as you can see, all these, they're fairly cheap. They're not that bad. 50, that's it. For just to change the infinity, it's not that significant. 30 just to add that, there are lots of things. Now, I am going to be getting a weapon that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to be making my own perfect, like, weapon that I think is really good. So actually, why don't I actually cut to, like, the foundation of what I'd like on my finished weapon. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my weapon. I just want to let you guys know I used 16, 5, 5. So I used 76 gems. So here's what I did. I added Inferno, Frenzy, and Velocity. Here's what Inferno does. Adds, obviously, it's what it sounds like. It adds fire damage to your attacks. Velocity increases attack speed. I can honestly recommend Velocity on every single character in this game. Velocity at 10, because 10 is like the max number you can have. See how like the little numbers are next to the things? Like Cyclone has 5, but Triumph has 6, and Inferno has 2. Velocity has 1. 1 obviously being weaker, and then the higher numbers being better. A velocity of 10 is honestly the most amazing thing ever. Ever. I can recommend Velocity on any weapon you have. And then you have Frenzy. Now this can be, you want to be careful with this. Frenzy, your attack increases greatly, but your defense decreases. I am not a defensive player. I am more of a let's just attack, attack, attack. So obviously, Frenzy is going to be good for me. I can recommend Frenzy on either both very offensive characters, if you know you're very confident in your abilities not to get hit, and you know you're just going to be able to put on the offensive. Or if you have a very defensive character and you want to even it out and have your attack and defense both even. So you know there's always two different ways of looking at it. But anyway, when you have your weapon that you're finally ready to execute, you want to make sure, because obviously I could back out of this now, but you want to click the touchpad, fuse these weapons, fused. New weapon has been created. So I lost, you know, the weapon, but now I have this weapon, and obviously this weapon is pretty good. So I lost that weapon that had, like, you know, the Inferno, Velocity, and Frenzy. But now, as you can see, this first weapon, also it was Man too. I changed it to Heaven. This weapon is probably going to be something I'm going to use for a while, or I'm just going to use it to add on to a better weapon if I get a better weapon. So yeah, so that is weapon fusion. Temper. Now, temper I really don't like, and I'm actually going to show you guys temper right here. Temper is you pick two weapons, you click execute. Obviously, I don't have enough weapon materials, but it just creates a random other weapon with similar elements. I really don't like this because it's a hit or miss. You get something you like or you get something you don't like. I'd rather just use weapon fusion and just get the weapon with all the affinities and everything that I know, you know, and all the elements that I know I want. So I don't really recommend going to temper. Anyway, so yeah, so that's my recommendation on that. So we used all, so let's actually see. We are 74%. We have 100% in allies. We're actually really close to getting the farmer, which is great. We have 100% fame. So really, once we get 400 allies, we'll be able to get more fame, and then we'll be able to get, then we'll have to get some more things to level up the blacksmith. Alright, so that's the first thing. Alright, very nice. We're all doing this very, you know, very comfortably. I have to say, like, everything's going pretty well. Anyway, tell you what, guys, because I've showed you guys quite a bit of duels, and, you know, it obviously, again, it does get repetitive, and then, you know, you have me making videos of me talking about my cauterization and how my teeth hurt, as well as in the same video, you have me talking about how much I dislike bad teachers, and then you also have me just being an idiot, and me complaining about how bad my commentary is and everything. So, you know, with that, as I continue to run around this camp symbol, which actually reminds me, we have some new camp symbols. We have horse statue. This was a new one. That is sick. I like that a lot. Let's see what else we got. We already showed that, that. I'm pretty sure we already got altar. We didn't see Changban bridge. I like Changban bridge a lot, and I'm going to show you guys why. If you see, there's a warrior there. Who is that warrior? Who you ask? That is Zhang Fei himself. I love that. Really, really freaking awesome. I really like that, I really like this, you know, camp symbol a lot. This happens to be one that I always, like, remember. Anyway, and we've seen Juggernaut. Now, for some reason, I don't remember altar, but I just want to see it again. Yeah, we've definitely, yeah, we saw this a while ago. That's pretty cool. I'm actually going to keep the Changban bridge, because I like it that much. So as you can see, we've gotten quite a bit of allies, honestly. Yeah, we have gotten quite a bit of playable officers. I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed. We even have we have a really good amount of regular officers, too. I did not expect us to have that much progress. Wow, we're doing really good. Very impressive. So anyway, so again, I'm not going to show off any more duels until I get, I think 450 allies sounds good. Because that way, you know, then I can explain the farmer after that, and we'll be a little bit into it. Or actually, you know what, no. I'm going to stick with my original plan that I said before, I think a video or two ago. I'm going to, the next video I make, it's going to be of me getting the farmer. So it'll be at, you know, after 400 allies. So, finally, I can make my intro. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And in the next part, we are going to be getting the farmer. And, you know, hopefully there's going to be a duel, you know, with that too.